Let's move on to Denver 7's Liz Gilardi. Liz, I know you were arriving there, and law enforcement, the presence was stunning. It was massive.
Well, and we were right down the street from the school, so as you can imagine, the whole street was blocked off. Fire engines, ambulances, police cars, and also snipers on the roof of a building across from the school. But now that things have calmed down a little bit, what we're really seeing here at the school is an investigation that is really just beginning. A crime scene that needs to be processed, and also officers working on to get evidence from a suspect's vehicle that was left in the parking lot of the school. So we're seeing activity both inside and outside of the school at this point. But you know, one thing that's really standing out to me is the alarms that are continuing to go off inside the school that may have been triggered during this shooting. And standing here, it might be too faint for you to hear, but we can still hear the alarm going off inside the school right now. We do know that the FBI is managing this crime scene here at the school, and the ATF and Homeland Security are also assisting. They are working on some search warrants, searching the vehicle, and then also the houses for those two suspects. And really the focus is on processing that scene. We heard Tony Kovaleski mention that there was some concern about the vehicle because of tactical gear that was found inside. So they were approaching that vehicle with a lot of caution, and that might explain why we've seen so many ATF personnel here on scene, potentially assisting with that. We do know that the two suspects walked into the school this afternoon, and from what the sheriff's department is telling us, they were able to get pretty deep inside the school where they engaged students in two separate locations. So we know that police and investigators will be working to process those scenes. We know it's two classrooms, but we don't know exactly where they're located inside this pretty large school facility. So that's some of what we're seeing right now. Still seeing some police at times walking around with their guns. And then, as you said, when we arrived here, a huge law enforcement presence. Probably unlike anything I've ever seen, especially with the snipers on the roof of a nearby building right when we pulled up, and we did see some of those medical helicopters taking off as well. So really, you know, we're unsure right now how long it's going to take police to process the scene. That's unclear. They have not said you know, how long it's going to take, but it's probably going to take some time, especially as they're gearing up for now what they say is a criminal investigation and a prosecution with these two suspects that are in custody. So we'll continue to stay out here and just describe and bring to you the very latest as what's going on inside and outside the school. Reporting live, Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.